Hello, welcome to the Real Estate Regroup Show. I am your host, LJ Walker, a real estate investor helping you realize your dream of owning a home or investing in one. Anyway, today's show is whose name should your house be in? This is more for the singles as opposed to the married couples. But if you are married, you can go ahead and listen. So I was single when I purchased my home. And one of the things that many people told me to do is you need to put it in your mother's name. One of the reasons that they mention that is because seniors do pay a lot less in taxes than anyone else who is under 60. It's either under 60 or under 65. In addition to that, since you have many people who are thirsty, gold diggers, they may only want to date you or marry you because you have a house. See, a lot of people, they think that having a house means that you're rich, especially in New York City. A lot of people, they don't realize that you can be asset rich, but cash poor. This is why you have to be very selective in choosing a mate once you do own property, especially if you are single. Next, putting it in your mother's name may not always be the best idea for you to do. Why? Now, please, no offense. I know a lot of people who have wonderful mothers. However, I have met a few people, their mothers were still, nice people, but their mothers had problems. Some people's mothers are addicted to drugs, addicted to alcohol, are gamblers, and have a shopping addiction. People with these type of vices, they may try to sell your home in order to accommodate those particular vices. So that's why I'm saying that. And then you have mothers on the other end who are people pleasers, attention seekers, enablers. They might not necessarily be a wise choice to put them on title or actually to give them full title to a home. Because I have heard of women who have put their house up for collateral, or they took equity out of their home to bail out like a 40-year-old irresponsible relative, to get them out of debt that they put themselves into. So you may not want to do that if that is the case in your situation. Another thing is this. Let's say your mom is in a special circumstance, like she's facing a divorce, for example. She's divorcing your stepfather. If you put her name on it, then her about to be ex may want to take your house. So this is why it may not be wise, since everyone's mother is not the same, nor are they in the same situation. Okay. The other thing that people say is, well, you should put your house in an LLC. This way it'll protect your assets. And this is pretty true for the most part. If you wish to do so, you can go to nolo.com and you can search for LLCs it's LLCs in your state. I'll have the full link for those of you who are listening to the podcast. I'll have the full link on my YouTube channel called The Real Estate Regroup Show. Well, here's the thing. In most cases, you do not have to get an LLC in the state that you live in, nor in the same state that your property is located in. You can actually set up an LLC in a business-friendly state and put your property or properties in that particular LLC. It's up to you what you want to do. However, I do believe I did hear a while back that California residents, it may be different for you. I believe that when it comes to California residents, I believe that the LLC has to be in California. But definitely check with the local lawyer if you are living in that particular state to verify if what I say is true. Remember also that laws do change. They don't stay the same. Because I know that 20 years ago, that's not how it was. You could, even if you lived in California, set up an LLC somewhere else, like Nevada or Delaware, and be okay. But I heard that it did change, but I'm not sure if it's still the same or what have you. So please double check. What else I want to add to this is that you must note that if you bought your home under a subsidy or a grant, there are some of those subsidy and grant programs that will not allow you to put the house in an LLC or to transfer title to an LLC while you still have mortgage on the property. The only way you can do that with those type of properties is you have to either pay off the mortgage or you have to wait for the allotted time to expire before you can actually transfer that property under an LLC. In addition to that, also note that the corporate veil can be pierced and you can be exposed if a lawsuit does incur. So don't think that just having it in an LLC is the end all be all. Next, you also have others that say put it in a trust. And then in addition to that, you have others that say put it in a trust under an LLC, and then others say the reverse. This way does sound like it offers the most protection, but it is definitely the most expensive way to go. And I would definitely talk to a lawyer. I would probably speak to several different lawyers before doing so. And this is one of the main reasons why I believe that all real estate investors should have a prepaid legal plan. And if you need any help in setting up or registering for a prepaid legal plan, please, you can contact me either through WFNY Radio or in the comment section underneath the video that I'm going to put up under the Real Estate Regroup Show. So what should you do if you did buy it under a grant or subsidy? Go back to the actual program and ask them, are you going to lose or have to pay back any of what was given to you already? Because see, for me personally, HPD is one of the people who gave me the subsidy to buy this home. And when I asked them, they told me that I would have to give back a portion of the money if I were to put it under an LLC because I was still paying a mortgage. You see? So that's why before you even go to the lawyer, I'm going to say go to the actual program first and then go to the lawyer. Okay? But what is more important than whose name is in it, is on the property, is whether or not you have homeowners insurance and or business insurance. If it's the home that you live in, 9 times out of 10, you really only need homeowners insurance or umbrella insurance. But if it's homes that you have invested in, then you should look into getting homeowners insurance and business insurance. Definitely err on the side of caution. It's good to have, it's definitely good to have these insurances on your property. We do live in a very litigious society. You have a lot of parasites, narcissistic, greedy, jealous people out there who are willing to sue you or take what you already have. And then lastly, my last suggestion to you is this: stop telling people all your business, especially when you first meet them. I know that I reveal quite a bit on social media, but trust, there is a lot I never will tell, and it is for the reason above when it comes to the fact that you just cannot trust everybody that you run into. Hence, I have written a book in the fact that in explaining why I don't trust everyone, and that book is entitled The Perils of Real Estate Scam Alerts. Anyway, folks, that's all I have for you tonight. Hopefully the information that I've shared will inspire you to make smart financial moves. Remember, please feel free to share, because each one, reach one, teach one, and sometimes can teach many. Anyway, bye for now. Until next time, have a good night.